The Mets are out on top, 4-3. Miguel Castro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Bryson Stott.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And there's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This is popped up. Davis has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit is JT Realmuto. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. One and one. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, D-Row, you have the pitcher's spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make the move here for another bat.
Rowdy Tellez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Into pinch hit, number 44.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he struck him out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Standing in now, Willie Castro, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Lucas Giolito is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Now at the plate, here is Luis Guillorme. Past history with Lucas Giolito. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Guillorme.
And the pitch. This year against right-handed pitching, Guillorme brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And he misses low with it, 2-0. That one's in there on the black, 2-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Mitch Haniger will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. Haniger, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Called strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. And it remains a 4-3 game.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So now to the plate, Joaquin Diaz struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Javier Baez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Smith is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. First pitch on its way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Count now a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Rhys Hoskins would be next. And he fouls this one off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Now it'll be Pete Alonso. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's 0 for 4.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now the first pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Tucker looks up. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 22 on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Randy Arozarena, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-0 home. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2-0 count, the pitch. James McCann is on deck. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Number 33.
Next up, James McCann. And they're runners at the corners now. Devin Williams answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Aaron Hicks will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Dias will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Guillorme. He's 1 for 4 so far. Now the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Arozarena over at second. McCann at first, 2 out in the inning. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-2 pitch. 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We've played 8 full. The Mets lead this one 6-3. Seth Lugo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next to hit, Bryson Stott popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The average coming in at .332. 39 home runs now, and an even 90 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. This is lifted out to left. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The New York Mets seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Marcus Stroman earned his 9th win of the year. Seth Lugo wraps it up for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching.